The worm turns. Tom Calder noticed it first. On Monday morning his best milker stood calm and healthy, but dry. Not sick, not injured, just empty. He checked the fences, checked for kids messing about, checked for disease. Nothing. On Tuesday, 2 more cows were the same. At breakfast he mentioned it to his daughter Ellie. She didn't look up from her homework. "Cicadas stay underground for ages," she said. "Then they all come out at once." Tom frowned. "What's that got to do with cows?" Ellie shrugged. "Nothing, just a fun fact." He shook his head and went back to his pondering. By Thursday, 3 farms in Lampton Vale had dry cows. The masons found a long wet drag mark across their pasture. Old Harry Briggs swore he'd seen something moving in the hedgerows at dusk. Not fast, not hunting, just passing through. At the pub that night, Harry muttered, "My gran used to tell a story, something about a worm that drank milk. Lampton worm, she called it." Nobody laughed, but nobody dismissed it either. By Friday evening, the men had gathered. Tom, Harry Briggs, the Mason brothers, young Ben Harker, and 2 farmhands with lanterns. Pitchforks, shotguns, heavy coats, and 3 dogs straining at their leads. Not a mob, just tired men who wanted their livestock back. The trails were easy to follow now, long wet drag marks across the fields, flattening the grass in perfect arcs. Always leading toward the old quarry at the edge of Lampton Vale, the place where the valley's boundary walls were first cut back in pre-Roman times. The dogs whined as they approached, hackles up, tails low. The fence was bowed, not broken, just pushed. They stepped through. The quarry floor had collapsed inward, forming a wide dark hollow. Cold air breathed out of it. A smell lingered in the air. Not rot, not damp. Milk. Warm, sweet, clinging to the air. Ben Harker murmured, "It's been feeding." Something moved below. Slow, deliberate, heavy. Tom raised his lantern. A shape, long, black, thick as a man's arm, coiling lazily across the stone. It lifted its head at the light, not startled, curious. The dogs barked, shotguns were raised. Harry whispered, "Christ, it's real." The worm shifted, its mouth opened, not wide, not dramatic, just a quiet testing gape. Shotguns fired, wild panic blasts that lit the quarry walls. Pellets struck the worm, tearing into it. Tom felt relief ease the tightness in his chest. They'd done it. The legend had been ended with buckshot and barking dogs. Then the quarry floor moved. Shapes rose from the hollow. Not 1, not 2, dozens. Long black bodies coiling over one another, slick and oozing. Tom understood in a single cold instant. It wasn't a single worm. It was a brood, perhaps sleeping here for decades, centuries. They had awoken and weaned themselves on milk, and now they were ready for solids. The worms surged, a single rifling tidal wave of black bodies rising out of the hollow, swallowing lantern-like dogs, voices, men. And the night closed over Lampton Vale.